feel like Beyonce, I'm finna upgrade you. Damn good, put in work on you. Buy you new things, put some on you. Brand new, put the brand new. I could change your whole life. Busy baby, put that on ice. We get by. I be the rest of her friends always off. I'm finna treat you like fab. Go ahead and throw it in the bag. Throw your whole closet out. We don't need it in the house. If the can't hang, the beat don't bend. If the can't hang, the beat don't bend. If the can't hang, the beat don't bend. If the can't hang, the beat don't bang. I'm finna go. She want me to treat her like. So I'm finna go. Throw it back, shot it, toss it up. She a boss, but I'm finna boss her up. Break her with that, call him up. She left him cause I'm finna.
I feel like free up on the replay. I came with the hundreds, but the came too. She carry with the hips ain't new. I just hit your city with the. I think he me while I throw a couple bombs on him. Saucy mommy, yeah. Ooh, I treat my like my. I treat my like my. They wanna see that. I put the finger on it. I feel like free up on the replay. Don't take press replay. Ain't on the first day. Leaving niggas like he need a first day.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Back in Memphis, the Grizzlies tip off the beginning of a homestand. They're getting their first look at the Thunder, their first game of the NBA's regular season. They were dominated last year, not a good matchup for them, going 1-3 in the season series. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And Greg, what stands out for both of these rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And Kevin, that...
A great score. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Here is Riley. Thunder with the rebound. On the wing, Williams hits the three-point bomb.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Here's James. Rebound by Williams.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies for just a minute. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task, guys.
All right, thank you, David. It's Williams with the drive.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Outside Jackson. Morant surveying the D. Driving inside. And the rejection by Holmgren. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Three-pointer, and Riley gets it to go.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Holmgren. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Right wing. Morant outside. Here's Heaney. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's... Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
On the wing, James. Memphis moving that ball around. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Pass to Riley. James with it. Left side, Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here we are sizing up Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Morant outside. Pass to James. Out to Morant. Here's Riley. Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Right side, Williams. And the rejection by James. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Now to the line for the Grizzlies, number 4.
Off the inbound. Here's Holmgren. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Now Suggs. Down low. Riley. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. To the left wing. Here's Riley. Shot on the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 7.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Williams inside. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Outside Jackson. A three-pointer is right on target.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Here's Williams. Here's Holmgren. Fires the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Williams has got 13.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Jackson with the screen. Pass to Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Here is Riley. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Took him no time at all on that one. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
guy is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. And it's Williams with the jam.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And the rejection by Holmgren. And the shot goes in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
From deep three-point territory. Williams for 3. Traps in the tray.
3 points.
18 points for him.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running for the first quarter. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's the Grizzlies up by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
D8, the versatility. That is pretty special. Here's Jang. And Bamba pulls it down.
Normally he drains that.
Outside Williams. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Outside, Dort. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Here's Holmgren. Rebound by Jang. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Pass to Wagner. Here's Morant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Defenses have tried to figure out a way to stop Morant's drive, but his agility and strength ensures that he's always going to get a shot.
RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention, carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
To the paint. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes John Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Wagner on the wing. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Wagner's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's Pippen. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Back to Morant. Jackson with the screen. Williams with the block. They retain possession. 2 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Oklahoma City ball. Substitution for the Grizzlies.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Teams changing it up here. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Memphis leading by 3. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is. Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Riley, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Grizzlies shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice, but he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Here is Riley. Over Wells. Morant left side. Shot clock at 6. Murray Boyles with the bucket.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Thunder trailing by 4. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Wells. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
So both teams making some changes here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Grizzlies look good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Pass to Suggs. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
On a dime, Shai got right where he wanted for that shot.
James looking it over. Jackson with the screen. Out to the wing. Outside, James. Clock is at 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he hits it to tie the game up. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. And again it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 22.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And Suggs throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Got that one up quick. And the Thunder lead by 3.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Riley gets it to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. On the wing, Jackson. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 6-point game. Here's Morant. Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Ah.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one's on Morant.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
The Grizzlies trailed by 5. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 31. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Shot clock at 5. Dort. Grizzlies with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Morant with it. Bamba picks him up. Pass to Riley. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Williams. Outside, Dort. Stolen by Jackson. James right side. Jackson down low. Pass to Edey. Here is Riley. He's guarded by Williams. Fires, high post.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
And here is Williams. Back to Williams. From downtown. Bamba sets a screen. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. James right side. Here's Wells. Pass to Bamba. Now Wells. Dort with the ball. Fires from deep. Riley grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. In the corner, Bamba with it. Pass to Williams. It's deflected. Here is Riley. He's got 16. James misses. Williams inside. It's tipped. And James with a clear path to the hoop. And James throws it down.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
Williams looking over the floor. Bamba wide open, and he fires. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Bamba's got 7.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
A second chance effort. Taken away by Williams. Here's Wells. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
The shot by Wells, no good. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 6. And he jams it with authority.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Oh my goodness, the slam!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And boy,
look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Both teams will make substitutions. The Grizzlies shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. That's good from Morant. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 31. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren the screen. Clock at 6. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
that's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter. And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Outside for Pippen. Taken away by Williams. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Outside Jackson. It's stolen by Hartenstein. And it goes down 2 points. And it's a 10-point Oklahoma City lead.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And here is Suggs. Pippen with the bucket. Tipped away. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Thunder lead by 7. And we're coming right. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Thunder leading by 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. Pass to Chang. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Memphis.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And the Thunder with the possession here. They've led by as much as 10. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Suggs. Lets the 3 fly. Outside for Pippen. Stolen by Dort.
Memphis foul. Pippen. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Gilgeous-Alexander is so dangerous in these pick-and-roll sets.
Here's Suggs. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
The Thunder leading by 6. Suggs with the steal. And it's Pippen in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Now Suggs pushing it up. No one to stop him.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you gotta push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
And Suggs throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now Morant. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively. Right now, especially on the interior.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
And Gigi Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
14 foul. Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Connects from three-point range.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Morant with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Jackson misses. The Thunder leading by 4. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's tipped. James outside. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Morant. There's the pick. And here's James outside. And Holmgren pulls it down. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
High post, Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one for Dort.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Pass to Edey. Fires away from outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a three with one of their own. And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
15 foul. At the line for the Thunder, Julian Smith. 1 shot.
And Dort, no good on that one.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And he is unable to get the second one. From deep. And Bamba pulls it down.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Williams gets the bucket.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Williams. And they pick up 2. Williams has got 16 points here in the second half.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Thunder.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Unable to get that one. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks.